Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Mars is known as the red planet because iron minerals in the Martian soil oxidize, causing the soil and atmosphere to look red. Becoming the red planet's bloody color, the Romans named it after their god of war Ares, while Chinese astronomers called Mars as the fire star. Mars lost its global magnetic field about 4 billion years ago, leading to the stripping of much of its atmosphere by the solar wind. But there are regions of the planet's crust today that can be at least 10 times more strongly magnetized than anything measured on Earth, which suggests those regions are remains of an ancient global magnetic field. Mars likely has a solid core composed of iron, nickel, and sulfur. The mantle of Mars is probably similar to Earth's in that it is composed mostly of peridotite, which is made up primarily of silicon, oxygen, iron, and magnesium. The crust is probably largely made of the volcanic rock basalt, which is also common in the crusts of the Earth and the Moon. Although some crustal rocks, especially in the northern hemisphere, may be a form of andesite, a volcanic rock that contains more silica than basalt does. 1 year of Mars is 687 days compared to Earth's year. Mars takes about 24 hours and 40 minutes to complete one rotation around its axis. The seasons that Mars experiences are more extreme than Earth's because the red planet's elliptical oval-shaped orbit around the Sun is more elongated than that of any of other major planet. The average distance of Mars from the Sun is 33.9 million miles. That is 1.5 to 4 times that of Earth on comparison. Mars is much colder than Earth, in large part due to its greater distance from the Sun. The average temperature is about minus 60 degrees Celsius. The red planet also causes water ice snow to fall from the clouds. The dust storms on Mars are the largest in the solar system, capable of blanketing the entire red planet and lasting for months. These dust storms can pose serious risks to robots on the Martian surface. For example, NASA's Opportunity Mars rover died after being engulfed in a giant 2018 storm, which blocked sunlight from reaching the robot's solar panels for weeks at a time. There are two moons of Mars named Phobos and Deimos. It remains uncertain how Phobos and Deimos were born. They may be former asteroids that were captured by Mars' gravitational pull, or they may have formed in orbit around Mars at roughly the same time the planet came into existence. Ultraviolet light reflected from Phobos provides strong evidence that the moon is a captured asteroid. Phobos is gradually spiraling towards Mars, drawing about 6 feet closer to the red planet each century. Within 50 million years, Phobos will either smash into Mars or break up and form a ring of debris around the planet. In late 2017, the administration of President Donald Trump directed NASA to send people back to the moon before going to Mars. NASA is working on this goal via a program called Artemis. which aims to establish a sustainable long-term human presence on and around the moon by the late 2020s. The lessons and skills learned from this lunar effect will help pave the way for putting boats on Mars. Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of SpaceX, has long stressed that he established the company back in 2002 primarily to help humanity settle the red planet. SpaceX is currently developing and testing a fully reusable deep space transportation system called Starship, which Musk believes is the breakthrough needed to get people to Mars and long last. It seems like everyone has Mars on the mind these days. NASA wants to send humans to the red planet by 2030, and SpaceX wants to get there even sooner with plans to have people there by 2024. The atmosphere of Mars is mostly carbon dioxide. The surface of the planet is too cold to sustain human life, and the planet's gravity is a mere 38% of Earth's. Plus, the atmosphere on Mars is equivalent to about 1% of the Earth's atmosphere at sea level. That makes getting to the surface tricky. Subscribe to my channel and give feedback.